Hi, I'm Dr. Dave Janda. Welcome back to Operation Freedom Briefings. The goal of these briefings and my weekly radio show, Operation Freedom, is to provide you information the bought-off, lamestream, fake media will never provide. You can stream our radio show, Operation Freedom, every Sunday from 2 to 5 Eastern on our website, davejanda.com. We air out of the People's Republic of Ann Arbor, Michigan through Wham Talk 1600's Freedom Bunker every Sunday from 2 to 5 Eastern. We also have a tremendous amount of free and public content on davejanda.com that we upload new information almost every day. In addition, we have a subscription site for 30 cents a day. We upload information and we deep dive on information that you'll never get from the bought-off, lamestream, fake media. If you get a chance, check out davejanda.com, the public side. Take a look. We have a little spin you can take on the subscriber side. I hope you'll join our Freedom family. Now today, I want to focus on that goat rodeo that occurred recently with Peter Stzrok, that tainted FBI agent who testified in front of Congress. Now let's lay some foundation, first of all. The Inspector General produced a report on June 14th. On June 15th, Peter Stzrok from the FBI was escorted out of the building and hasn't, and unfortunately, it's my understanding, his classified security clearance has remained in place. Unbelievable. Especially after you saw this guy testify. I mean, would you, look, this is a standard question that I always told my kids that when you're dealing with somebody. If you had kids, would you want that person to pick your kids up from school? I mean, seriously, when you watch Peter Strzok testify, would you have that guy pick up your kids from school? I love the dogs in our family. I wouldn't let him spend 1 second with the dogs in our family. It would. The fact that this guy was put in charge of the Russia-Trump collusion investigation, was put in charge of the Hillary email investigation, that this guy had such a prominent level in the FBI for, what was he claiming, 27 years or something? Are you kidding me? Go back to what the Inspector General reported of the Department of Justice, Michael Horowitz. This is what he said. This is from the Senate Judiciary hearing. Horowitz sent a strong message to the FBI during his opening statement telling lawmakers, quote, "As detailed in our report, we found that the inappropriate political messages by Strzok and Page cast a cloud over the Clinton email investigation, and it sowed doubt about the credibility of the FBI's handling of it, and impacted the reputation of the FBI. Moreover, we found the implication that senior FBI employees would be willing to take official action to impact a presidential candidate's electoral prospects to be deeply troubling and anti-ethical to the core values of the FBI and the Department of Justice." End quote. But remember, that Inspector General's report, some people said, oh, it didn't do much. No, it did. You're not reading it. You're not looking at it. You're just taking the superficial analysis of the bought-off, lamestream, fake media that's part of the globalist syndicate, and you're just vomiting it back out if you say that. Look, some of the findings. It documented that Hillary Clinton had classified emails on her private illegal server. In addition, she had special access program documents. I had Admiral Ace Lyons on my Operation Freedom show this past week, and Admiral Lyons points out you can't get more specific with classified information than special access program documents. One document on an illegal server, you're in Leavenworth. She had many of them. In addition, it showed that she not only had this illegal server, this Inspector General's report, but that 13 Obama officials, including Obama himself using a pseudonym, a false name, communicated with Hillary on her illegal private server. Every one of those 13 people should be held on violations of the Espionage Act, period, because classified information was transferred on that server. In addition, according to Horowitz, 5 people were recommended for disciplinary action, including this goofball Strzok who testified, his main squeeze, Lisa Page, 2 other people, Moyer, who was one of the people who interviewed Hillary Clinton and essentially exonerated her, and another guy by the name of Kleinsmith, and one that has yet to be named. Horowitz also pointed out that the appendices of his report were classified by the intelligence community and the Department of Justice, and members of Congress had yet to see them. In addition, Horowitz outlined that 302 forms, and this was confirmed by Paul Sperry, were changed to exonerate Hillary and to prosecute General Flynn. The 302 forms were changed, of which, by the way, Stzrok, this goofball, was sent over as one of the two people to interview General Flynn. You wonder why the 302 forms were changed after watching this guy testify? And in addition, Horowitz pointed out that the summary statement, the final report, was redlined and edited by senior officials in the Department of Justice and the FBI. So the body of the report condemned the FBI and the Department of Justice, yet the conclusion was kind of milquetoast. That's because it was redlined and edited. Here is something that Horowitz did say, quote, "We did not," because it's all these mad owls and all these CNN, oh, there was no bias. Wait a minute. Quote, "We did not find no bias in regard to the October 16th events. Strzok's choice to make pursuing the Russian espionage case a bigger priority than reopening the Clinton espionage case after the Wiener laptop was found suggested that was a biased decision." End quote. And then Strzok testified. And one of the parts of the testimony that got the most attention was Louis Gohmert going after him. Gotta love Louis. Former trial lawyer, former judge. And he hit him with the line, hey, when you looked while you were lying to your wife about your affair with Lisa Page, how did that go essentially, right? And he got, oh, that's terrible to bring that up. It's a point of fact. But there's something that everybody's missing in what Louis Gohmert presented right before he made that statement. Was picked up through Zero Hedge. Majority of Clinton emails were funneled to a foreign entity. And when the IG, Inspector General, told Strzok, he completely ignored it. He completely ignored it as a good deep state player. As we sift through the ashes of the recent dumpster fire congressional hearing, which still employed FBI Peter Strzok, who has been demoted, a key exchange occurred between Representative Louis Gohmert from Texas and Strzok, which revealed a yet unknown bombshell about the Clinton email case. Tens of thousands of Hillary Clinton's emails on her homebrew server went to a foreign entity that isn't Russia. Well, could it be China? You better believe it. And I'm aware of at least 20 operatives of our intelligence agency that were operating in China that have died since this breach of her server occurred. When this was discovered by the intelligence community inspector general, IG Chuck McCullough sent his investigator Frank Ruckner and an attorney to notify Strzok, along with 3 other people, about the anomaly. Strzok, while investigating Hillary Clinton's email server, then completely ignored the fact that tens of thousands of Hillary Clinton's emails were sent to a foreign entity. Yet, in his testimony, Strzok said he never let his hatred for Trump and his support of Hillary influence any decision he made. He never passed this information on to the prosecutors. Would it surprise you? Would it surprise you that in January 2016, January 16th, 2016 to be precise, Peter Strzok was given a polygraph by the FBI because they were concerned about him. And guess what? He failed it. This is what I've been told. Strzok failed the polygraph on January 16th, 2016. Yet he continued to have access to classified information, and still does to this day. And he was placed on the Russia-Trump investigation team, the Hillary Clinton email investigation team. He was one of the 2 people that interviewed General Flynn, and he was placed on Mueller's team. Mueller's team, the special counsel's team to investigate the Trump-Russia collusion issues. And he had failed a polygraph in January of 2016. Who was the director of the FBI who allowed this? Yeah, James Comey. And who was second in charge? Oh yeah, that would be McCabe. Another little piece of information. Remember, Stzrok, this goofball who testified in front, that Louis hit him with, was having an affair with Lisa Page, who was an attorney at the FBI, who also is tainted, was that, hey, let's remove Trump from office, let's block him, that whole thing. And Louis hit him about this affair. And about, well, how did your wife handle your lying, right? With your lying eyes. Well, isn't this convenient? Reported by the Pacific Pundit. The woman, married to corrupt FBI Mueller goon Peter Strzok, got a nice little promotion right before the 2016 election. Oh, could this be why she remained married to Strzok, or why she has remained quiet about this blown-out affair with Lisa Page? Just hours after Anthony Weiner's laptop was discovered to contain Hillary Clinton's tens of thousands of emails, Peter Strzok's wife, Melissa Hodgman, got a big fat promotion in the government. Oh, she works in the government too? Oh yeah, listen. Strzok's wife, Melissa Hodgman, was named director of the Securities Exchange Commission Enforcement. It took a grand total of 36 hours for Hodgman to get the promotion after Weiner's laptop was discovered. Hodgman was promoted October 14, 2016, literally hours after investigators started to examine the laptop's contents for Clinton's emails and assorted files, federal sources confirm. Yeah. And there you have the rest of the story. Here's another part of the story, as I understand it, from a really great source. After Weiner's laptop was found to have all these Hillary Clinton emails, and remember, Strzok was in charge of investigating that. You remember, he put it on hold for a long period of time. Didn't do anything with it. Rumor has it, according to the IG report, they didn't even analyze the emails. They quickly scanned them, but never analyzed them. All of a sudden, Strzok's wife gets a promotion. And guess what? Right after that promotion, Peter Strzok and his wife reportedly were summoned to the White House to have a private meeting with who? Barack Obama. I kid you not. The deep swamp, the deep state swamp, is not only being drained, it's being set on fire. And that is why the deep state is trying to block Donald Trump and his administration at every move, in every avenue, in every corner. Unfortunately, the toothpaste is out of the tube. The information's out there. Many patriots within our government, many patriots within the FBI, our intelligence agencies, the executive branch, legislative branch, and judicial branch have had enough. Freedom fighters and patriots are standing up. The rule of law, I believe, will be restored. I hope you'll join us at DaveJanda.com, our radio show every Sunday from 2 to 5 Eastern. Please join us. You can stream it live at DaveJanda.com free of charge. I hope you'll join our Freedom family with our subscription service, 30 cents a day. Biggest bang for the buck in all the internet. Until next time, this is Dave Janda signing off. Dream big and dare to fail.